Welcome to the Friday Market Wrap-Up. My name is Matthew Buckley, the Chief Investment Strategist here at Wealth Creation Investing, and obviously it's jobs, 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 or obviously the lack thereof. We had a rip-your-face-off rally yesterday on Thursday based on good ADP jobs numbers, and of course, the U.S. jobs numbers come in horrible. So the rip your face off rally really wasn't to be believed, as I talked about in Top Gun Options sit rep yesterday. But we saw 96,000 jobs versus 125,000 forecast. It's anemic, folks, and the unemployment rate went down. And the last time this happened, the Obama White House was quick to say, hey, look, the unemployment rate went down. And then like 2 hours later realized, when somebody called them and said, that's actually bad news. Here's why that's bad news, folks. It's the lowest labor participation rate in 30 years. The reason the unemployment rate went down from 8.3 to 8.1% is because people are done. People are throwing up their hands. They're going on long-term disability. They're just saying, I can't make it. I mean, we're literally, it's like the Bataan Death March here, folks, this market. So immediately, what's that going to do? Well, all the market drunks, so to speak, are going to be screaming for QE3 and liquidity to be dumped into the market to help prop this thing up. So all eyes are on the Fed next week. 12th and 13th, they're meeting, and the hopes for QE3 are extremely high. But this is it's bad news, folks. It hasn't been a good week at all, and for the market, the NASDAQ to be up at 12-year highs since the internet bubble. The NASDAQ is at its highest here, but you can see right here, non-far unemployment change. I want to take a look at what happened earlier in the week because there really are some canaries in the coal mine here that we have to take a look at. ISM readings under 50 mean recession or recessionary conditions. That's bad news. FedEx, a big canary in the market coal mine, reported. Has pre-warned that they're not going to be doing so well, that global growth is slow, that China is going to be slowing. It's an absolute train wreck, folks. So our only hope, it's like Princess Leia, Obi-Wan Kenobi, our only hope. It's Ben Bernanke. He's going to try and pump up this market, and as we've talked about before, this is a Fed-induced market. As we take a look at the S&P for the past 5 years since the financial tsunami, every one of those lines right here, and here up have been Fed intervention. So the Fed is trying to sedate the masses, just trying to, let's throw some more quantitative easing. Maybe the market will keep going up and people will feel richer. It's not going to happen. It's just this jobs report is depressing. It's not good. And especially in this hypercharged, political atmosphere, it's going to make the Fed's move next week even more, market moving. So, not good numbers on unemployment. Not good for the United States of America. We are just anemic growth. It would take, I think the calculations are about 9 years. 9 years. At the job growth we saw in August to get back to pre-recessionary levels. That would be back here. So the market being up here makes absolutely no sense. It's one of those, the market's not getting, it's a rally that doesn't get any respect. Yeah, because the market participants know that the market shouldn't be up this high. And if it had to stand on its own, we'd be looking at Dow 6,000 and S&P 700 or 666 where it bottomed out last time. So, but again, you can't fight the tape. You have to trade this market, and you can't fight the tape. So on days like today, in the Wealth Creation with Options profile, we're taking on chin a little bit because our hedges, our bilge pumps that are supposed to kick in when the market pulls back, really aren't, because the market's going to trade sideways into the Fed jobs report. So got to manage some trades here and get back to trading, but. Bad jobs numbers, bad for the United States, and it's going to be interesting to see what the Fed does. QE3 is probably all but certain. Bernanke telegraphed it at a speech in Jackson Hole, and I think the market finally has realized or has grown up and said, you know what, bad news is bad news. So there we go. There's our Friday market wrap up. Hope you have a great weekend. Be ready to trade next week because it's going to be an interesting week with the Fed meeting on Friday. It's going to be trading sideways and then a big move one way or the other next Friday. So happy hunting. Make sure you hedge, and I'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend.